Welcome to tonight's presentation of the Pro Basketball Association. If you want pro, you want the PBA.
Another broadcast of PBA basketball on Triangle Media by 1891, bringing you this match between the Shoreline Wolves and the Detroit Panthers from Holland, Michigan. And we are ready to tip things off in week 2 of the regular season. Tip 1, and it is tracked down by the Shoreline Wolves, coming across the Salvation Army logo in the center of the court. Good to be with you here on Triangle Media by 1891. Philip Kern here on the call. Still early in the PBA season. We are getting things rolling here. A 3 on the way, and it just bounces off the rim and over the top of the backboard. And so lands out of bounds, and it will go the other way to the Detroit Panthers. Some very colorful uniforms that we have on the floor here tonight. Driving down the lane. Oh, off glass. Can't connect. Rebound going the other way here as neither team has scored as of yet. 3 on the way is good for the Shoreline Wolves. That's Jesse Morrison with the first bucket of the night. And here come the Panthers the other way. Can hardly miss those uniforms that they're coming up the floor with. Bounce pass is a turnover right outside the three-point line. And on the break, it is knocked out of bounds. You got to credit Ronald Smith with the steal, trying to get the transition bucket, but could not finish. As the ball bounces out of bounds into the lobby area. Just a minute into this one, and only one basket has been scored so far. That was the Jesse Morrison 3 from earlier. On the inbound, kicking it out to Nate Waters. Waters across the way. Here's a 3 from the far corner. Can't connect. Morrison with the offensive rebound. Nice behind-the-head pass to Waters. Try to find Morrison at the free throw line. There is some contact and a foul on the Detroit Panthers as they are still trying to get into this one. Still haven't scored a basket as of yet. Inbound underneath the Panthers basket. Finds a man beyond the three-point line. Coming up on a minute and 15 seconds gone by. Waters, a 3 on the way, and drains that one down. And 2 threes at the start here for the Shoreline Wolves as they're out to a quick 6-0 lead. As Panthers bring it up the floor. Going to his left, that was Jeremy Epps, one of the starters here. John Merriweather now with the possession. He'll launch from 3 to respond. Lyon drives it off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound goes back to the Panthers, however. Epps on the drive, baseline. Can't connect. Smith with the rebound for the Wolves. Here he comes the other way, dribbling through the full court press defense. Trying to drop it down low, and it is a turnover. Good defense there by the Panthers. Here they come the other way. A break and a transition basket for the Panthers to finally get on the board. And Jeremy Epps with the opening bucket here for the Panthers. Spin move by Anderson. Drops it off on the drive. Mid-range jumper by Smith doesn't go. Panthers collect the rebound. Here they come the other way. Stop and pop 3, and that was blocked. It looked like Anderson got a hand on that one. As Purdue would try to launch that one from three-point range and didn't even get close. Wolves showing a lot of movement on offense here so far. Dropping it off for Smith. Smith had a double team there for a second. Cross-court pass to the far corner. Coming it down low. There's Hainsworth at the free throw line. Waters. Tough shot, but he somehow gets that one to drop with the tough defense there. 3 minutes gone by, and Shoreline Wolves off to a nice 8-2 start. Epps up the floor. Trying to pass it to a cutting Epps, and it was deflected by the Shoreline Wolves, so it will stay with the Panthers. And you can see the Wolves are definitely getting their hands into the passing lane so far and not really letting the Panthers get their offense set up. There you see again, Waters sticking his hand in there as the pass was going to Merriweather. It goes out of bounds.
Rugby.
Purdue on the inbound. Trying to pass it around a Shoreline Wolf. He does. However, that was to Dominic Guthrie.
I ain't got it on camera. I can't record. And
it looks like it was knocked out of bounds, and it will go back to the Shoreline Wolves. Smith will inbound it. Anderson brings it up the floor, coming up on 6:37 left in the first quarter. Smith on the drive, up and under move with the finish. Can't get it, but gets his own rebound. Have a whistle, however. And they're saying that the Wolves stepped out of bounds, so it looked like Smith, when he went to get his own rebound, stepped out of bounds, and so turnover back to the Panthers. Epps now bringing it up the floor, goes to his left. Merriweather drives into a double team, and he is called for traveling. Merriweather trying to plead his case that he was drawing some contact there, but went right into dangerous territories. He dribbled into a double team and even looked like a triple team there at a moment's notice. 6:13 left in this first quarter. Wolves up 8-2 already. Anderson on the drive. Waters with a ball fake. Goes to his right side. Finds That's actually Hainsworth, beg your pardon. Anderson pulls it from just beyond the free throw line and gets the long two to drop. Wolves off to a strong start here as we're coming up on the midway point of this first quarter. Epps on the drive, hits the accelerator off the glass, count it, and he gets the foul.
That was tough. Yeah.
Tough bucket there by Jeremy Epps as he gets to the line for the and one. And we have some substitutions coming in. Kyrie Lewis, we're seeing him for the first time as he comes in for Egot Gochi.
We stopping the clock. Stop it.
Hey, Ref.
We good. Yeah, we stop.
Epps with the free throw, just a bit short. Smith comes down with the rebound here as we resume play. He's into the front court. Lewis now with it. Tries to cross up his defender, goes to his left, pulls up from the free throw elbow and drops it down. So Kyrie Lewis gets on the board as he gets his first minutes of this one. And the Wolves still holding to an 8-point lead here. Merriweather with it, drives into a double team, kicks it out. A three on the way from Guthrie, can't connect. Rebound pulled down by the Wolves, and that is Ronald Smith again. Actually, that's Ronald Smith right here, beg your pardon. Goes up and under, tries to find a cunning Lewis on the baseline and can't find him. Overshoots him with the pass, and it's a Wolves turnover. Epps on the inbound now. 5:08 left in this first quarter. Wolves up 12-4 in the early going. Week 2 of the PBA season. Oh, and there's a ball fake that goes badly. It's a turnover. Back to the Wolves. Nice drop-off pass there, and the finish by Nate Waters, who was there ready for it. Running with his teammate, and the Wolves have an early 10-point lead.
Bro, I can't do this recording stuff, man.
4:46 left in the first. Epps into the front court. Smith guarding him closely. Now uses the screen. There's a switch here. Double team coming up. Good baseline cut there by Guthrie to provide an outlet and the easy basket. A nice feed there to a cutting Lewis, but his lane was cut off. Sets it back out to Smith. Smith back to Lewis. He'll fire from three. Grazes the right side of the rim. Merriweather comes down with the rebound. He leads a 3-on-3 break. Finds Epps in the far corner. Ronald Clay, the second. Could not get that one to drop. Here come the Wolves the other way. Anderson, right at the free throw elbow, puts the Wolves back up by 10. 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Strong start here by the Shoreline Wolves. Week 2 of the PBA regular season. Glad to have you with us on Triangle Media by 1891. Near the bench, that's Devin Laird. Bounce pass to Guthrie at the far corner, being guarded closely by Hainsworth. Guthrie loses it, but does draw the contact and does get the foul. And so the Panthers will inbound it underneath the Wolves basket. Fadeaway baseline jumper is good, and that was Berdue. Gets on the board. 3:27 left in the first. Spin move, and that's Anderson once again with a nice floater. 18-8 lead now for the Wolves. 3:17 left in this first quarter. Guthrie bringing it into the front court. Cross-court pass to Berdue. Berdue now to Epps. Across the way, back to Berdue. He launches from three. That was a hand on that one, as that one was airballed. Here come the Wolves the other way, kicking it out. Waters, a three, and knocks it down. Shoreline Wolves now with their largest lead of this quarter. It's at 13. 2:47 left in this first quarter. Epps coming into the front court, has the second gear, drives in, and gets the basket. Jeremy Epps is tough to stop when he has a full head of steam there. Here's Kyrie Lewis going into the front court, dribbling into the double team, kicks it out. Anderson, he's been feeling so far. Head fake, another free throw jumper. This time clanks it off right iron. And Guthrie with another rebound. Guthrie crosses up a defender, kicks it out. Merriweather, a three to respond. Back iron miss.
Whoa! Personal foul.
What the feezy?
You can't use a beard trimmer below the 50-yard line. This is the Waterproof Lawnmower 4.0 by Manscaped. What's the difference? It's got new skin-safe technology to help reduce cuts and nicks. It's powerful, yet gentle, just like me.
Dog, I appreciate you.
Boop. Hey, watch out. I'm not ticklish. Get yours at manscaped.com.
Welcome to tonight's presentation of the Pro Basketball Association. If you want pro, you want the PBA.
Panthers with possession again. Going to the left side here as we begin the second quarter of play. Spin move there, nicely done. That was Anderson. And ball moving very nicely here for the Wolves. Anderson, he has a good look for a three. Grazes off right iron, but he gets his own rebound. Nice bounce pass. Good ball movement here by the Wolves, but they cannot finish. A turnover in the backcourt and a foul to boot.
You gonna get fired, man. You better do your job, man.
Bringing up the floor, that is Jabbar Bufkin. Running point here for the Panthers. 9:20 left in the second quarter. Nearly lost it at center court. Here is a ball fake, dribbling again into a double team, and that was Devin Laird. Laird across the way for a three. Back iron miss. And the Wolves have it up the floor once again. 1 minute gone by here in the second quarter. Finds a cutting Smith.
Hey, his foot was out of bounds.
And it's a turnover. Panthers have it. They try to push it up the floor. They cannot do so. Turnover right back to the Wolves. Nice transition there. And that's Lewis who tries to clean up the mess. Couldn't do it. Panthers trying to push it as well to get it back into this one. And a foul drawn by Baez. And now the Wolves have possession again. 8:35 left in the second quarter. Robinson Jr. on the drive. Tries the jump stop, and they call him for a travel. Bufkin now with the possession for the Panthers as he brings it up the floor. Ball fake across the way, going to his left. A three. Back iron miss. Brought down there by the Wolves. Nice spin move to get away from the defender. Tries to push that one ahead, but a whistle, and we retain possession here. 8:11 left in the second quarter. Wolves still up 21-10. I use a screen, does not do it. Just inside the three-point line is a nice long two for the Wolves. Extend their lead back to 13 here. Nice bounce pass across the way. That was Khalil Lewis who went up for that one. Bufkin, ball fake on the drive with a tough finish. Can't connect. Kick back out for a new possession. Cross-court pass. Lewis on the drive. Up and under. And gets the nice English roll for the finish. 7:37 left in the second quarter. Wolves up by 23-12. The Panthers showing a little more life on offense now. Lewis dribbles into another double team and draws the contact. He will get the foul. On the inbound, that's Nashua Wise. First time we've seen him this evening. Ball Smith to the left. Trying to switch around on him. Wise, a three. Forced that one up, but with the defender in his face, got it to drop. It's now 26-12 in favor of the Wolves. 7:09 left in the second quarter. Wise with the turnover. Lost his footing a little bit, but ran into Lewis. And now here is Bufkin going up into the front court. Thought about using the screen, but doesn't. Instead, it is a turnover back to the Wolves. Smith up the floor. 6:50 left in the second quarter. Wolves up by 14. Lewis driving to his right. Goes into the key area. Grazes right iron with that miss. Ramuni with the rebound. And draws the foul in the backcourt. And so Ramuni will inbound it. Devin Laird running point here for this sequence. 6:32 and counting in the second quarter. Wolves up by 14. 3 on the way from Merriweather. Off the glass. Didn't even hit rim. Ramuni with the offensive rebound, but can't connect. Diamante Green checking in now. He has the offensive rebound. Baseline drive and a nice basket there for the Wolves. 16-point advantage now. 28-12. As Merriweather's into the front court now. Lewis, a long three, and clanks it off right iron. And Devin Laird with the offensive rebound and a trip to the line after drawing contact and gets the first free throw. Second free throw up, and it is good. 28-14 now in favor of the Wolves. Lewis drifting towards the near corner. Now uses the screen. Step back three from the top of the arc. Just barely hit right iron, but goes out of bounds and right back to the Panthers. Laird on the drive. Spins around and kicks out to Bufkin. Bufkin to his left. Finds a man. That's Devon Clara. Crow. There's Jeremy Crow. Tried to find a man at the free throw line and could not do it. Wolves create another turnover. A three on the way, and Nashua Wise knocks that one down from downtown. 5:16 left in this first quarter. 31-14 lead for the Wolves. Merriweather backing down Lewis. Cross-court pass and absolutely no one to be found as a turnover back to the Wolves, and that is Kie Hernandez who will inbound it. Smith on the drive, goes to his left. Step back jumper is good, and everything's starting to fall for the Wolves now. 33-14 advantage past the halfway point here of the second quarter. 4:45 left. Jeremy Crow. A three right into his defender. Too strong off back iron. Smith with the rebound, pushes ahead. 4-on-2 break.
Pass the ball.
Controlled at the far corner. Nearly a dangerous pass, but Wolves still maintain possession. Nice ball movement. A three on the way from Lewis.
Tour be lit. First of all, to even be on tour, you gotta be one of the super duper flies.
People in Atlanta, they love Slutty Vegan, but like outside of Atlanta, it's crazy.
The adrenaline rush that you get from it is amazing.
We do celebrity events, casting calls, video shoots.
When they say it's fresh and ready to go, like it's fresh and ready to go. We do it all ourselves. No machines, no nothing. We literally just got flat tops, grills, and fryers.
Being on the road and being on tour specifically, it's like you're a celebrity.
Been to Boston, Tampa, Alabama a few times, North Carolina.
The fact that we are able to travel together is like a whole different relationship.
I like to call us like we're like Fast and Furious, right? Like it's, you know, we're on the road. We're not in expensive cars or muscle cars, but we're in a big giant yellow truck.
If somebody's got it and they're special and you see it and you want to work somewhere where you can just be yourself, this is the place. We make good tip money. You get to meet all types of people and it's fun.
Play resumes. Lewis on the drive and a nice finish at the glass. It's now 21-point advantage for the Wolves. Three on the way. It just barely grazes right iron. Here come the Wolves the other way. A nice feed as that was dropped off for Hernandez and does not go the way they had planned. A three in response does not connect, and here come the Wolves once again. 3:43 left in the second quarter. Still a 21-point advantage for the Wolves. They are in control here. Three ball on the way, doesn't connect. Here come the Panthers the other way. Little two-man game going on here. Devin Laird for three, drops it down, and that was some badly needed points there for the Panthers. 35-17 now for the Wolves. Into the front court, that is Anderson. Anderson spinning around, crosses it back to his left. Offense is really bogging down a little bit. Three on the way to beat the shot clock. Can't connect. Laird tracks down the rebound for the Panthers. Final 2:55 left in the second quarter. Laird hits the accelerator, shows the ball fake, and looks to be a travel. Wolves bringing it back up the floor here. 2:45 left in the second.
What the hell?
And hitting the deck, it is a travel and a turnover back to the Panthers.
He tried to take off, and the brain said, nah.
Bufkin now driving to his left. Nice feather soft touch at the rim for the finish. And Hernandez on the inbound. 35-19 advantage for the Wolves. Anderson scoping out the defense. Sending it out to Robinson. Robinson now to Waters. Waters using the screen from Morrison. Waters, nice drop out to Hernandez for the finish. That extra pass, always so crucial for these offensive sets. Wolves now up by 18. Crow into the front court, looks to his left, tries to cross up his defender. Instead, kicks out to Laird. Laird passes in between the double team, and a nice finish there from Crow. Good court awareness there by Devin Laird to see that open up. 1:43 left, 16-point lead for the Wolves. Robinson dribbles it off his leg. It's an over and back violation. Good defense there by the Panthers to force a turnover.
Oh, boy.
Inbound taking place near the scorer's table as we have some substitutions coming up. On the drive, that is Laird. Steps back for a three, and he's starting to feel it a little bit. Panthers now bringing it down to a 13-point lead. Here's Alex Roman now as he loses it. Turnover created by the Panthers. Here they go the other way.
Oh, shit.
And that is a foul, and so that will send Bufkin to the line for two. First free throw up and can't connect.
Clock.
11-point lead now for the Wolves as it's starting to get a little interesting. And hitting the deck there was Alex Roman, and he will go to the line for two free throws. First free throw is up, and it is good. Second free throw up and good as well. 40-26 now in favor of the Wolves. We get into the front court. Bufkin picks up the loose ball. Just threw that one at the rim. It goes out of bounds, and it goes right back to the Wolves. We have an odd sequence there for Bufkin. Final minute of play here. Anderson to his right. Shovel pass out for Roman. Now here it is to Smith. Retreating beyond the three-point line. Uses the screen. Step back three on the way. Off glass. Nice recovery there from Roman for the offensive rebound and the putback. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Wolves up by 16. On the drive, and that's looked to be Jeremy Epps there. And we are coming up on 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Epps now with it. Oh, that's Guthrie with it, trying to go for the ball fake. Guthrie fade back jumper could not get anything on that one. Nice recovery and a rebound there by Merriweather for the putback.
see, black people have always needed a place to gather since the beginning of time. To build, to reflect, to inspire, to connect. They say if you want to go fast, then go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. See, in continuing to fight for our lives to matter, we must have a place to gather. To write a chapter, enjoy the laughter, think and capture, sharpen our skills until they master. Not only a place to fraternize, but to strategize and analyze and advertise and sometimes just fantasize. See, there's a certain brilliance that only comes from the collective. One for all and all for one is the objective. You get the message. See, we've always needed a place for like minds to collide and unlike minds to gain a better understanding of the other side. You know the vibe. You may want to switch lanes and you need a place to pick brains and network with big names. The level up is insane. The true meaning of for us, by us, with us, grown by us, stories told by us, shown by us, loaned by us, so it's always owned by us. Somebody better write a song about us. We all we got. We all we got. So meet me down at the gathering spot.
When I came home from prison in 2001, I had a tough time finding a job. Have you ever been convicted of a felony? When you get to that part of the application, your heart starts beating fast, your hands become sweaty. It doesn't matter your education or work experience. That's gonna be the determining factor.
What up, man? What up with you?
What's up with you?
Nothing, man.
How you get it, man?
Regular military, got no size.
I would fill out an application and they tell me that they're not hiring, but they got now hiring signs on the window.
Did that make you go back to doing some of the things that you were doing before?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like they forced you to.
Set up.
It's like set up. It's systematically set up for you to have to go back. I was 3 years old when the U.S. Marshals came, beat down the door, and got my dad. Maybe like 5 the second time. I just kept asking my mom, like, yo, where's my dad? Where's he at? He would tell my grandmother, I'm not trying to do that no more. I'm trying to get my life right.
What up, boy? What's up with you, boy? Good to see you. Good to see you, man.
Being a barber changed my dad. Being able to have a community that he can turn to when he needed something, that helped him a lot.
That was a hard moment for me last year.
All those ups and downs that you've been through, to look at you now, I'm so proud of you. I'm happy to call you my dad, man.
What you just said right there is what it was all about. Everything that I've done was for that. Now I can retire. So I can retire now. Old man still got it.
Ooh, now that look good, man.
Coming up the floor here, we are starting the third quarter of play here in Holland, Michigan. Wolves up by 14 after that opening basket by the Panthers. Hainsworth goes to his right, kicks it out. Morrison, a three. Can't connect. Nice offensive rebound there by Anderson. Step back jumper is good, putting the Wolves back up by 16.
Is he saying timeout or 5-out?
Going to his right on the drive. Guthrie, he's got a good look from three. Line drives it off the rim. Hainsworth had the rebound there for just a second, but here come the Wolves the other way. This time going from our right to our left, about a minute gone by here in the third. Three on the way, off right iron. Hainsworth had the rebound for just a moment. And they say last touch by the Panthers. It will stay with the Wolves here. Smith on the inbound. Morrison down low. Nice move with the left shoulder to get the offhand basket. Lead grows back to 18 now for the Shoreline Wolves. 8:51 left in the third quarter. Guthrie. To the right, here is Roynold Clay. Clay from the free throw line. Cannot get the shooter's roll. And the bounce pass ahead, a bit too strong as Morrison hit the deck hard. It's a turnover going right back to the Panthers. Could be an opportunity for the Panthers to mount a run of some sort. They need to get back into this game and pronto. Epps into the front court. Three and a good look, but a bit too short on the release. Smith with the rebound. Here he comes into the front court. Smith on the drive. Nice finish there with the right hand. Wolves back up by 20. They had a lead this big back in the first half. And some substitutions getting ready to come in for the Wolves. On the drive, and can't quite figure out who that was that shot it, but Morrison has the rebound, and here he comes the other way. A nice pass, and could not finish it. That was Waters. Missed the layup there. Baseline drives. The Panthers coming back the other way. Three clanked off the back iron there by Purdue, but recovered by the Panthers. Clay couldn't get it to drop, and now Smith with another rebound.
24 need a sub.
Smith on the drive. Tries the left hand. Can't connect. And it was last touched by the Panthers. It will stay with the Wolves. And a substitution coming in. And that looks to be Nashua Wise who's checking back in here. 7:26 left in the third. Wolves up by 20. Smith finds Hainsworth down low and could not quite go up with it. Last touch by the Panthers. It will stay with the Wolves. Smith looking for somebody. And nearly an over and back violation, but a nice save there by Waters. Wise to his left, pulls up from the free throw line and clanks off right iron. Hainsworth trying to force a turnover in the backcourt. Waters picks up the loose ball. Smith on the drive, drops up for Hainsworth. Hainsworth tries to go off glass. He does. He gets the basket, and he gets the foul.
What happens when everything we know about something changes?
I tell people all the time, this is the best American story you never heard.
We're out hitting the pavement, talking to restaurants, talking to bars.
I don't think of myself as a whiskey salesperson. I want you to know his name.
Drink by drink, we're bringing this story to light.
When we have to step back through the pages of history.
It's so much more than whiskey. It's so much more than a brand. It's a movement.
When we have to make amends and pay respect.
We're honoring the greatest whiskey maker the world never knew. And it's beautiful.
And give credit where credit is due.
Uncle Nearest is the godfather of Tennessee whiskey, and the world needs to know it.
What happens? We do it. Uncle Nearest, it's more than whiskey.
free throw on the way from Hainsworth is good. It's now 50-29 in favor of the Wolves. 7:03 left in the third. Wolves still in complete control of this one. Epps on the drive. Dribbles into a double team, and they call him for a travel. Just immediately dribbled into trouble there and couldn't even get the Panthers offense set up. 3 minutes gone by in the third. As Panthers looking to put this game further out of reach for the big run. Wise with it on the near side wing. Drops it down to Hainsworth. Hainsworth, cross-court pass, Waters. A 3 with a good look. Just barely got front iron. Tracks down his own miss. Kicks it out. But it's a turnover back to the Panthers. And Hainsworth gets called for a foul. And now Smith with it. Driving into a defender. Wise uses the screen from Hainsworth. Hainsworth calls for it, but Wise doesn't feed it down to him down low. Smith on the drive. Loses it on the way up. A turnover by the Panthers. Here they come the other way in transition. But a turnover right back to Smith. Smith, bounce pass down low. Can't connect. Hainsworth tracks down the loose ball. Wise kicks out Waters. Good ball movement and a good look at a 3 for Nate Waters. 53-29 now in favor of the Wolves. 5:56 left in the third. Guthrie, far corner. Now kicks back out to Clay beyond the 3-point line. Clay tries to bounce it down low. Good read there by Smith. That's a 2-on-1 break for the Wolves. Smith up and under. Nice tough finish with the right hand. Now a 26-point lead for the Wolves. And on the inbound, Laird feeds it to Bufkin. And the Panthers would love to at least make a dent in this deficit before the end of the third. Bufkin dribbles into a double team. Guthrie will launch from 3. Completely airmails that. But it is a foul, and it looks like Guthrie will take free throws. First free throw on the way from Dominic Guthrie is good. Second free throw is up and can't connect. And a third free throw upcoming here for Guthrie. Guthrie with a free throw and gets the shooter's roll for 2 out of 3. 5:19 left in the third. Lewis into the front court. Dribbles right through the defense and cannot finish. Going coast to coast. Guthrie with the rebound. Here come the Panthers. Guthrie, spin move, left hand finish off the glass is good. Halfway through the third quarter, Panthers trailing 55-33. Anderson on the drive, going to his right, into the teeth of the defense, and gets the nice floater to fall with a shooter's touch. 57-33 now in favor of the Wolves. 4:42 left in the third quarter. Bufkin goes behind the back, goes to his left, and meets Wise at the top and draws a contact. Wise gets called for the foul. Bufkin's first free throw is up, and it is good. 57-34 now in favor of the Wolves. Lewis with a nice drive, but can't connect. A bit too strong off glass. And now it's Bufkin with possession. Laird on the drive, tries to Euro step it, and gets the finish anyway with a defender draped all over him. 4:14 left in the third. Wolves up by 21. 3 on the way from Anderson. Looked to force that one there, but Bufkin comes down with the rebound. Laird stops and pops and hits. So the Panthers now making an 18-point game. And coming out of the timeout here are the Wolves. Smith goes up and under with the finish. I think some of the fans maybe thought about a travel violation, but the refs decided not to call it. Fadeaway jumper is good for the Panthers. 59-42 now. Lewis on the drive. Saw the double team coming. Passes out of it. 3 on the way, and it is no good. Merriweather into the front court. Guthrie, a three in the far corner, doesn't connect. And that is Ronald Smith again who tracks down the rebound. Smith on the drive, scoops it in with the left hand. It's now a 21-point lead for the Wolves. 3:09 left in the third. Merriweather goes to his left, crosses into the front court. Now to his right, rejected by Hainsworth. Ball still alive here for the Panthers. 2:52 left in the third. Laird on the drive, does not get the best bucket, but he does get the foul.
Oh, recording is lazy.
Laird, first free throw is up and clanked off front iron for a miss.
He talking about I'm being lazy. Recording is lazy, man.
Hey, it's too low on the block. That is not real.
Second free throw up from Laird, misses both.
Like 7 times.
Last touch by Hainsworth, and it will stay with the Panthers. Inbound, looking for Merriweather down low and can't connect. Last touch by the Wolves and stays with the Panthers instead. Off the side of the backboard, and Lewis comes down with the rebound. 2:36 left in the third. Lewis goes coast to coast, met up at the top. Morrison picks up the offensive rebound off the block and puts the Wolves back up at 23. Wise providing the defense here for the Wolves. Laird into the front court. Laird crosses him up, goes to his right, goes right in between the defense, and Wise sends him away for the rejection. Crow with a three off the inbound, can't connect. Morrison with the rebound. Oh, nice crossover there, and a floater, can't connect there. Crow with the rebound. Wolves providing the pressure. Smith goes up with it, and he hits. .118 left in the third. Clora into the front court here for the Panthers. Dribbles it off his leg. Morrison hits the deck for the steal. Passing it ahead for the transition bucket. And Ronald Smith with a nice finish at the glass. Final minute of the third as the Wolves continue to be in control. 67-40. Guthrie backing his way in. And dribbles it off his leg. 3-on-1 break here for the Wolves. Dropping it off. Nice ball movement there. And Morrison was just on the block waiting for it. 69-40 in favor of the Wolves. Final 40 seconds left of the third. Crow right beyond the three-point line. Three on the way from Clora. Grazes right iron. Can't quite tell who last touched it there for the Panthers. They are saying it was last touched by the Wolves instead. So Panthers retain possession. Crow, a three, and got it.
Oh, my God.
Hit it right over Kyrie Lewis. 20 seconds left in the third. 69-43 lead for the Wolves. Likely the final possession of the third quarter here. Smith to his right. Kicks it out. A three on the way. It is good. That was Nashua Wise with the three, and that's the end of the third quarter. Expect to see a lot of the bench showing up here for the Shoreline Wolves as they're up by 29.
Oh, you good, you good, you good.
Free throw jumper is no good. Nice tough rebound there as we kick it out. New possession on the way, and that does not go from three-point land. Here come the Panthers the other way. Guthrie. Oh, nice ball fake and goes up and under for the finish and gets the three-point play to boot. 9:40 left in the fourth quarter. Wolves into the front court, passing out of a double team, and we have contact on a foul. And so Ronald Smith brings it up into the front court. Driving on Guthrie, and Guthrie met him at the top, but it's going to be a goaltend. .925 left in regulation. A solid lead here for the Shoreline Wolves, 74-47.
Nah, that shit was in. He hit the rim and everything.
Coming up into the front court, there's Merriweather. Going to his left-hand side using the screen from Clay. Merriweather spins into a double team, and that's a travel. Not a lot has gone right today for the Detroit Panthers as they've been playing from behind this entire night. As the Wolves are just in total control of this one. Up 74-47. Coming into the front court now, here is Anderson. Anderson losing it out of bounds. It's a turnover as it goes back to the Panthers.
That man live and doing terrible.
Going into the front court, Bufkin, a three, doesn't connect. And it dribbles out of bounds. It's a turnover back to the Wolves. 8:47 left in the fourth. Going into the front court, that is Hawkins now into the game here for the Wolves. However, he loses that one out of bounds, and it's a turnover back to the Panthers. 8:38 left in this one. 74-47. Bufkin now into the front court. Dribbles to his right, kicks out. Good look for Guthrie for three. Tries to track down his own miss. Instead, it's Hernandez who brings it up himself. Hernandez, bounce pass across the way. Good ball movement here. A three. It is way short. Merriweather there for the air ball rebound. Tries to bring it up himself. Merriweather on the drive. Can't connect. A late whistle and a foul that sends Merriweather to the line.
Make it tipsy. Tipsy Beans Cafe in Williamsburg.
First free throw up. And a bit short. Second free throw on the way from Merriweather is good, so he splits the free throws. 8:12 left to go in the regulation. Wolves still holding a commanding 74-48 lead. On the drive, and he cannot finish with the bucket. Ball knocked out of bounds, last touch by the Panthers, so we'll stay with the Wolves here. On the inbound to Hernandez. Hernandez had lost it near the Wolves bench, but they said last touch by the Panthers. Looked like that was Purdue, who was the nearest defender. And on the inbound, Diamante Green. Going to his right now. Hawkins had it. Three on the way, and that is missed by Roman. Panthers coming down with the rebound. That's Guthrie again. Merriweather, nice feet across the way and pushing it up the floor for the finish. That was Roynald Clay with the two at the glass. Panthers now trailing 74-50. Down low feed and a nice finish right there off the block. 7:20 left in regulation. Still very much Wolves game here as Bufkin misses a three. Rebound and some hard contact there, and the possession will stay with the Wolves. Fouls on the Panthers. Using the screen. Hawkins, nice finish there at the glass. Wolves now up by 28.
Hey, watch, he finna go crazy.
On the drive, a spin move, and we have a foul away from the basket. On the inbound, fade away, and we have a foul that looks to be on Green. Tried to get the block and tried to leak out for a transition opportunity.
9-9.
Instead, it will be free throws coming up here for the Panthers. Second free throw up and good.
His nose look like it's
On the inbound now, it's 78-51 Wolves. 6:47 left in the fourth. On the inbound, there is Roman. He went up and drew contact and got the foul. And so the Wolves will inbound it from under the Panther basket. And Last touch there by Bufkin on that sequence, and so Wolves maintain possession. There's 6:38 left to go. Inbounding it right in front of the Wolves bench. Robinson Jr. now in the game here. Roman off the glass, and that was a tough finish in the lane. 80-51 now in favor of the Wolves. Nearly stolen in the backcourt. Instead, it's Merriweather up the floor.
Travel.
Dribbled in between a couple of defenders, and that is a foul instead. And so John Merriweather to the line for 2 free throws. First one is up, and it is good.
Yeah, start the clock. No, I'm playing. I was going to say you got to start the clock. I did say that shit. Turn it down. You're going to distract them.
Second free throw up and
He still
good.
made
And
it.
so Merriweather gets both free
Clock.
throws. Pushing it up ahead, and looks like the Panthers thought they had created a turnover at
I was
first.
like, whoa.
On the inbound here for the Wolves. Wise picked up the dribble and had to pass across court. A little bit of a dangerous pass. Down low for the finish. Nicely done here for the Wolves. .8-point lead here as Crow into the front court for 3. Rattles in and out. Offensive rebound goes right back to the Panthers, and the easy basket. Khalil Lewis. He gets the basket. And they're trying to make it this at least a little bit interesting with this full court defense here. Wise, a 3 on the way. And Nashua Wise. Actually, that's Marcus Hawkins, beg your pardon. So Hawkins gets the big 3. Puts the Wolves back up by 29. Ramouni now with it beyond the 3-point line. Pulls up from just outside the free throw line. That was Lewis. And the Wolves come down with the rebound. Here they come the other way. Green into the front court now. Setting up right at the Salvation Army logo. There's Hawkins. On the drive, baseline pass. There is Robinson. Robinson to his right, and they got Diamante Green with a moving screen. You'd have to be really picky in order to find a lot of things that have gone wrong here for the Shoreline Wolves, but they have been very, very impressive. Defense has been especially stifling here. 4:47 left in regulation. Crow dribbles it off his right leg. Hawkins had the ball for just a moment, but it goes right back to the Panthers, and that is Ramouni with the finish. 4:33 left in regulation. 27-point lead for the Wolves. Robinson into the front court on the drive, ball fake. Right-handed finish and draws some contact.
It's 4:20 somewhere.
But they're saying it is a turnover, it looks like.
4:19.
And it looks like we're going to have free throws coming up here. No, it's going to be a jump ball, beg your pardon. Jump ball. Roman won the tip, but it goes right into the hands of Devin Laird. Laird, spin move towards the baseline, backs his way in, leading with his right shoulder. Kicks out to Ramouni. Ramouni dribbles in between a couple of defenders and gets the tough finish at the rim. Hawkins now with it into the front court here. 3:54 left in the fourth. Shoreline Wolves well on their way to victory should this hold. And a turnover right at half court. Panthers going the other way. And got the finish there.
I thought that might pop.
Lead is now 23. And on the drive. Oh my, Gochi. Getting some minutes here, and he knocks down the first free throw.
All right, man. Have a good one. Take it easy.
And so more bench players coming in here for the Wolves. Second free throw from Gochi is good. 87-62 now in favor of the Wolves. 3:30 to go in regulation. Ramuni brings up into the front court.
I don't talk to him no more.
Goes to his right, trying to cross up Gochi, but instead he does the step back three. And oh, how about Yassine Ramuni finessing that three there?
Who the fuck is that?
3:15 left in regulation. Going into the front court, drawing a hip check. And that is a foul as the Wolves will inbound it at the scorer's table. That's Jacob Butler. He was going to inbound it, but instead they ruled it a shooting foul. However, Butler did not make the free throw. 3:05 left to go in regulation. Ramuni at the top of the three-point arc. Trying to dribble in on Wise. Instead, he just launches one over him. Can't connect, and Hainsworth has the rebound. Miller quickly into the front court. A bit of a wild finish with the left hand. Morrison couldn't put it down after the second opportunity. But Wolves still have it. Three ball on that third chance does not go. Rattled in and out on that one. The three up from Crow is no good. Hainsworth with a nice rebound and a save to keep this in bounds. Morrison bowls his way into the front court. Miller thought about the three, but watched the defender close out on him instead. Bounce pass to Morrison. Give and go to Miller, but it is a bad pass and stolen by Ramuni.
Bravo.
Find an open man here, and that was Crow who finally takes the shot. No good. Trying to drop it off for Hainsworth, and he cannot connect there either. 1:56 left in regulation. Wolves up 87-65. And it appears they will have this victory well in hand. On the dribble drive, and it will be a foul. And some substitutions coming in here as Nate Waters checking back in for the Wolves. Miller's bringing some defense right there at the baseline. He gets the rebound off the missed three. And we have a whistle and a timeout called by the Wolves. And so 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Inbound from the scorer's table goes to Nashua Wise. Wise on the drive. Finds Morrison down low. Morrison leading with his right shoulder. Gets the contact and gets himself to the line where he makes the first free throw. Second free throw up from Morrison. Splits the free throws on this trip. Laird comes down with the rebound. He comes up the way, and it's a steal and picked up by Nate Waters. Wise finds Waters. Nice play there by Ramuni to jump in front of that for a steal. And Ramuni with the tough transition basket. 55 seconds left in regulation. 88-67 in favor of the Wolves. Panthers coming up, extending their defense into the backcourt. And on that turnover, it will be the Panthers who come up with this. Crow steps to his right, kicks it out. And a three on the way off right iron. Hainsworth comes down with the rebound. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Wise feeling the double team. Could use some help. Lewis comes out to help him. He fires a three off front iron. And Waters tracks down the rebound. 20 seconds left in regulation. And that looks to be Wise. Trying to find Hainsworth down low at the free throw line. Couldn't do it. 6 seconds left in regulation. Ramuni, a three to end it. Off back iron. The rebound, and that is going to do it. And so a final here. The Shoreline Wolves defeating the Detroit Panthers by a final of 88-67. It's been a pleasure to bring you this broadcast on Triangle Media by 1891. Be sure to stay with us for all the PBA action all season long.
Bye.